Hi, this is Andy Goodman with Recruiting and Coaching Solutions powered by Leaders Edge Training. Today I'm talking to my recruiting friends out there, and hopefully you watched the video last week that had to do with recruiting season. And we talked about why this time of year is recruiting season. It actually starts at the end of October and goes all the way through January. It's a time of year where agents tend to be more vulnerable, open to conversations, and recruitable. But today I want to talk about the other side of the coin, which is retention. Because if a lot of agents are more open to moving around this time of year, it means that your back door could be wide open, and we need to close that back door. So how do we do that? In the ultimate playbook for recruiting and retaining real estate agents on Amazon for a small cost and a big return on investment, we talk about a concept called the retention ratio. And I want to take a few minutes to explain that to you today. So hopefully we can kind of close that back door. But first, let me call out the three main reasons why agents are likely to leave your company. Number one is the most obvious one, is they're not making enough money. When they're not making the money, they're going to look around. Number two, it's significance. The agents don't feel they're recognized enough or feel important enough within your organization. And the third thing is they're angry at you for some reason, whether it's justified or not, they're just angry. So let's talk about the retention ratio. Most agents assign a larger percentage than the reality actually is to the company in terms of their success. In other words, agents feel the company is responsible for this high percentage of their success. But we know as leaders that agents tend to not meet us at the baseline when it comes to taking advantage of technology, training, resources, support. Maybe they're not coachable. Maybe they don't run their business like a business. They don't lead generate. They don't have an exit strategy. We know what the issues are. And if they don't meet us at the baseline, we're not really equipped to go below the baseline and pull them up to that. So our hands are kind of tied, and their effort is way more than 50% of the challenge. The actual ratio is closer to 90-10, meaning that the agent is really responsible for 90% of their success, and the 10% is the company side of it. But again, here's what makes retention a challenge is the agency is more as 50-50, maybe 60-40. So we need to recalibrate those and shine a big light on what they're bringing to the table in terms of effort and taking advantage of the resources. And that's how we recalibrate. And we do that through the ultimate playbook and re-recruiting the agents by asking questions, drilling down on pain points, and helping them self-discover that the gap between where they are and where they want to be is more in their control. So it's a re-recruiting. And I got to tell you, you have the inside advantage because agents, as much as they do move around, it is a process to get them over the finish line to another company. So you do have that inside advantage, meaning that they're already there. So if you could make an arrangement with them where you consult with them and talk through their level of engagement, get them to self-discover that, and then outline a process that you're going to pay a little more attention to, that you can hold them accountable to, it'll buy you another 5 or 6 months. You'll get out of recruiting season. The conversations moving forward will be more substantive in the sense that you can kind of go back and call out what they identified and get them to be a little bit more honest about where they're at in the business and what their stake in the game is. So that's the idea here on retention season. I want to see you shut that back door. Please reach out to me if I can help you. Also provide one-on-one coaching through the playbook, and I look forward to seeing you on a weekly basis to help you with your business. Thank you so much.